Get set for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, presented by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. Round 2 of the Ace Championship is about to begin. Hi again, everyone. I'm Andrew Catalan. Great to be back with you. And Rich, as we get set for this second round, our featured player is at the top of the leaderboard.
Yeah, he's out there. He's got the lead. But listen, there's so much golf left to be played in this 72-hole event. Let's see what he can produce.
Let's get down to the first hole.
Awesome stuff.
Time for the second shot on the first hole. Take it easy. This putt is 14 feet away. Henny, your green side. What do you see in this putt?
Veering ever so slightly right to left.
Those are so frustrating. A par putt coming up. Moving along.
Steady as she goes. Nice start.
Our featured player continues to look good out there, currently in first place. Let's see what happens here on the second hole.
Players want to take out any club, driver, 3, with whatever it takes to miss the bunkers down the right-hand side in order to give them the best opportunity to knock it on in 2. However, danger lurks everywhere around this green, so players playing cautiously might want to consider laying up. Birdie 4s are always a good score on this hole, and you're never disappointed with a 5.
That's a really nice shot. This from about 230 yards away.
All right, bold. I like this play.
Aggressive play on the par 5, and it pays off.
2 big hits there, knocking it on this par 5 and 2.
He's got a very long way to go. All right, John, which way is this putt going to go?
It's going to go down the hill, and then it should break left to right.
Looks pretty good.
Come on. All right, not bad from there. And just a tap in left for birdie. Boy, you gotta love this start.
and not giving the field a chance to breathe whatsoever.
A good result there, as he is now 7 under par. Stepping on to the par 3 third.
It doesn't have a lot of length to it, but it's also a green that's not super deep. You do have the bunker in the front, but anytime you miss it long and or left, you got a really difficult pitch shot as that green tilts from back to front. But still, it's a pretty straightforward par 3, not too much danger to it.
Pulling hybrid out of the bag. Not a bad shot right there. This one would be from downtown. And that's a pretty good putt from that distance. This putt is for par. Okay, on to the next. Our featured player likes the way the leaderboard is shaking out, currently in first place. This hole is a par 4.
Almost every player in the field will be going for this green. Where do you hit it? Front right part of the green is the perfect target. Missing it to the left in the bunker or long and right, that is not good.
Oh my, got all of that one. It could get there. 7 under for the tournament. Here's the third shot. A putt from 9 feet.
Nice little par putt here.
Henny, how tricky is this one?
So, straight for the most part, with a little bit of left at the end.
Nicely done with the putter. Okay, a quick look at the leaderboard, and it's a 5-shot advantage for our leader.
Let's go to hole number 5, and it's a par 4.
dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
And he's down there.
Yep, I've paced this. He's got around 195.
Going with the hybrid.
Some nice calculations there with this wind.
This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. Just missing the birdie there. That's a shame. And that should secure the par on this one. That's a disappointing par in the end after such a terrific shot in. Okay, he's holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. This hole here is a par 4.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4. Oh, that was pummeled into submission.
Time for the second shot here at the 6th. That should set up another chance. Chance to move to 8 under here. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
I've got it going right to left here.
Four feet to the cup. Never up, never in, as they say, Rich. Well, that's providing some hope to the rest of the field as our leader stumbles with a bogey. Holding steady in first place after that one.
We make our way to the par 5 7th hole.
This is a big hitter's delight right here. They can take those bunkers down the left out of play, and they can carry these fairway bunkers easily. And from here, it actually chases forward from the fairway downhill a little bit to a long, narrow green. Again, for the big hitters, this is easily reachable. For the shorter hitters, you got to have a plan.
Time now for the third. 4 shots clear of the field. Still some work to do here. Putt on the way and looking good early. Tracking nicely. And it goes in. Before we move on to the next hole, we show you that the lead is 5 shots. All right, we're moving along to the action at the 8th.
Par 3 and a diabolical green, to say the least. The left-hand side sits much higher than the right-hand side, and the green is usually very firm. A tough ask.
This is a hybrid. Okay, that'll play. This putt to get to 8 under par. Okay, John, what do you see with this putt?
It looks like this putt will be moving to the left.
That looked good, but just not enough pace. 4 feet to the cup.
This is important. Big par putt here.
As we move on to the next hole, he is up by 5 shots. Over to hole number 9. It's a par 4.
This is a really cool tee shot here. Take it out to the right-hand side. You leave yourself with a longer second shot, but it's a better angle. But you take it down the left-hand side, maybe carry those bunkers. Now you've got a shortish club. In front of this green, though, everything will run onto the green. So a pin up front, you don't necessarily want to land it on the green as much as you do want to leave it just short of it.
Looks like about a 170-yard shot required here. That is going to work. We've got 15 feet to the cup. Not enough behind that one. A chance here for par.
There is a significant amount of right to left on this putt.
That putt goes in. Time to make a move. Okay, a quick look at the leaderboard, and it's a 5-shot advantage for our leader. We start the back 9 with a par 4.
The driver not necessary. See a lot of players taking long iron, maybe even a fairway metal. Second shot goes to a green that runs from front right to back left. Back left is the most difficult of all the pin positions on this par 4.
That's a pretty good shot right there. And about 110 yards left to the hole. That's another green in reg.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
Here's a putt to get to 8 under par for the event. John, your green side, what do you see in this putt?
Well, it looks like this one's going left to right.
That was on a pretty good line, but does not get to the hole. All right, here we are with a par opportunity.
It may be short, but it's not cute. There's a lot of break in this.
After that hole, he still has the top spot on the leaderboard.
And now striding onto the tee of this par 3 hole.
The good thing about this hole is it's long in length, but it's got a massive green that doesn't have a lot of movement. What it does have is from left to right and a little bit from back to front. A generous green on a long par 3, great design.
Seems to have chosen the 3-wood. Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
What a shame. Has hit a lot of greens today, just not on this occasion.
Big par saver coming up for this fella. And now -7 for the event. Now teeing off on the 12th hole.
This fairway does run out there at the very end, but only for the longest hitters in the game. Second shot downhill to a greens protected by a bunker, front right, but a runoff area also on the left-hand side of the green.
Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes. This is his second shot. Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. Well, Rich, from where I'm sitting, this looks makeable. Do you agree?
Luke, I just don't see this happening. I tell you, I'd love to see this player prove me wrong, though.
And Henny, what's he looking at for this putt?
Setting up this putt 17 feet from the cup.
Not a bad line, this. Oh, what a putt. And with that, he'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play. Okay, holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. Welcome to the par 4 13th hole.
A blindish tee shot here for these players. You want to keep it down the left-hand side as best possible. That way it opens up the angle into the green, but you also get a better look at this green that is surrounded, jam-packed by 5 really deep bunkers.
Lovely effort, that. Second shot here on the 13th hole. See if he can get that one to come back to the left a little. Yeah, nicely played. This putt is about 17 feet long.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
That putt seemed to lack the speed it needed. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. In she goes. Let's head to the next. And our featured player has now built a comfortable 6-stroke advantage on the field. We've arrived at the par 4 14th hole.
Nothing out there except for fairway, fairway, and more fairway. Tee it high, let it fly, because this hole is long. Second shot will play about a half a club downhill to a green that chases away from you ever so slightly. Be wary of that right-hand pin position. That can be mean.
And that's a nice strike. This one should find the fairway. And he's setting this one up from almost the same spot as yesterday on this hole.
Had a good result here yesterday. Hopefully conjure up some more of those good thoughts.
Oh, that one's absolutely stiff. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole.
A really good look at birdie.
Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. That's 9 under par for the event.
And now teeing off on a par 4.
It's got some bunkering down the left-hand side that you got to avoid. Be mindful of that, so driver may not be the play off the tee. You find the fairway, you got just a short iron second shot to a green that's pretty receptive. You should be thinking birdie from the middle of the fairway.
I don't know if this one will stay in the fairway.
It looks so good for so long, but now it's first cut.
Okay, Henny, you're right there. What do you see?
Andrew, it was looking great until you got to the ball.
He really played that one well out of the rough. That would have been one for the highlight reel. This putt is from 16 feet away.
This for a birdie run.
Not enough pace on that one. A par putt tap in. No change atop the leaderboard after that hole. Now to 16, it's a par 3.
You got water everywhere down the left-hand side, so your eyes are immediately drawn to it. You've got to divert them out to the right-hand side, but don't get clumsy, don't get lackadaisical, and don't miss the screen too far out to the right because you're going to have a wicked hard chip.
The club choice is a 6-iron. Buckle up, take a look at this one. That's a really nice approach shot.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
What an opportunity here to get to 10 under par.
Looks good.
The putt goes in, and that cushion is getting wider. Here's a look at the way things stand. He is ahead by 8. The tee shot at 17.
Severe dog leg from right to left. Second shot down the hill to a very narrow green.
And Rich, we've seen this before. The player was in a similar area yesterday.
Got some good vibes after yesterday. Trying to keep it up again today.
Phenomenal shot, and we might have a birdie at 17. This putt from 5 feet away.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
How did that not go in? A short one left for par. Well, after an approach shot like that, Rich, that feels like a wasted opportunity. Taking a look at the leaderboard, he's got the lead. The 18th hole is a par 5.
A speed slot down the left-hand side. Go ahead and try and find that one from there. You're going to have just a long iron, maybe a hybrid for your second shot. Got to be mindful of that ravine short of the green. You initially want to bail out to the left-hand side, but the further left you go, the harder that chip shot becomes.
This one looking pretty good off the tee.
know, Andrew, I think he's going to go for this one.
On the green in 2. How about that?
Using the big muscles to get it home in 2 there.
Trying to get to 12 under par. John, you're down there. What can you tell us about this putt?
Well, from where I am, it looks around 27 feet, I'd say.
And it should turn left toward the hole.
He's done a nice job there.
3 feet left.
This may be a little tiddler, but it's moving right.
He finishes with birdie on 18.